Okay.
Yeah, it started. I started recording.
Yo, yo, yo. What up, all my dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to the Boogereaters Podcast. This is episode
6, I think.
six.
Five, one of those numbers. I'll put it on the screen now. Bam.
This is an episode. This is your host. These are your hosts. I am Jeb or Jess or Jessica or Holy Frick Chess.
Hi, I'm Jared.
Twitter.
Hi, I'm Jared or Cyanide or Mike Wazukli, since we're talking about cringe talk today. And today we got a very special guest. We got Greta Thunberg. The Greta Thunberg. Yep. No, we got what do you want to be? I'm gonna call you Charlotte throughout this podcast, but I guess Booty
that's
Admiral
good.
On TikTok. I don't know. This is our least
Ass
popular
Massacre
guest.
Ass Massacre on TikTok.
This is our least popular guest we've had. The guest with the least amount of clout. So.
Okay, Jesus. All right.
This is the most TikTok famous person out of our podcast group, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm the most popular on TikTok. Despite me, I haven't made a TikTok since October.
Okay.
I'm just built different.
One thing that I have noticed on TikTok, and cut this out if this is inappropriate.
All the Chinese people. Wait, what did you just say, Jessica? No. What the hell? Yeah, Jessica was doing this accent before the podcast started. She's like, why are people on TikTok going like, "Oing, I was saying that," and that's what she did before the podcast started.
Podcast appropriate.
Okay, so there are two types of, I guess you would call them neurodivergent people on TikTok.
Oh, God.
There are lovable.
So this is how we're starting the podcast off, is by insulting.
Funny. This is not an insult. This is simply an observation. This is just an observation. So
okay, Leafy.
I've noticed a lot of very famous, like TikTok famous people who probably have autism, but they're like quirky and funny. They get a lot of love. They get a lot of attention. And then you also have other people that might have autism or perhaps fetal alcohol syndrome. I don't know, things like that.
They're really funny looking, and I like to point and laugh.
But they're not lovable, and
they shouldn't be loved. They don't deserve love.
No. Oh. They get a lot of hate because they do. For example, raps, like that rapping guy. He's a little odd. And people make fun of him because he does cringe things and he does inappropriate things. And I find it interesting that there are these two factions of the human population, and they're both treated so differently while they're both quite similar.
All right.
I think, I've seen that. I think like the difference might be like the lovable quote unquote people are like, I have this. Where like the other people, I think people who are watching lack critical thinking and then are just like, I'm gonna make fun of this person because they haven't specifically
Isn't there
told me
an autistic girl who shows off like Beyblades on fucking TikTok or some shit, or Bakugan?
Probably.
No, she shows off her Lego Ninjago pieces. Okay, I remember.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Do you guys know? Do you guys remember that one TikTok? It was of an autistic kid, and he was doing He was like, "Oh, Blue Shell, this game sucks," and it's the kid trying to buy Looney Tunes, and it's like this scenario where like the kid is like, "Oh, I'm just trying to buy some Looney Tunes," and he's getting bullied by these jocks who are playing Mario Kart at Walmart. It's not like he's doing like a skit though. It's only him. It's not like. And it's really funny and quotable. Do you guys remember that one? Everyone was posting it because it was hilarious.
I don't.
Oh,
link
just
it
buying
in the
some Looney
description
Tunes
for our non-TikTok audience to.
Bro, why? Because I like Looney Tunes. I don't like the whole thing. And he would make
that was from like a while ago, right?
Yeah. He made a lot of TikToks about like fucking nerdy shit, whatever. But of course people were like making fun of him and shit. And he was reacting to them. He's like, "Guys, can you guys not make fun of me? I'm doing it. That's how he sounds like. I'm not trying to do like a caricature of him. That's how he talks."
Yeah.
He's a very endearing guy, though. I like him. It's not like Christian, where I make fun of him because Christian's like a horrible human being.
Yeah, like you could compare these people to lolcows like Christian or Pixie Terra or like.
But
like
he made a TikTok that a lot of people like to post whenever like people are like clowning on them on Twitter. It's like after they get done clowning on them, they post the TikTok of him being like, "Well, you guys did it. You guys bullied me. I'm gone forever." And it's like that fucking TikTok sound that was used for a while. Thank you for being here. Boo doo 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 doo. And it was him waving goodbye and then walking out of his room and closing the door. And he didn't make a TikTok for like fucking 2 months and then came back.
No.
I don't know what happened to him because around that time when he came back is when I quit TikTok.
Right.
Do you remember what his username was?
It was like nerdy geek guy or some shit. I'll link it and I'll look it up after we're done.
I don't enjoy people that think they're too good for TikTok or too intelligent for TikTok, and they're like, ugh, TikTok. You're different because you had TikTok and you use TikTok. So if you understand
I have
what
like
it's
good
about,
reasons why I quit.
then
TikTok.
you can have like an opinion on it. But there are so many people I know IRL too that'll be like, ugh, you use TikTok? I would never. I'm a grown up. Blah blah blah. And it's like, you don't know what you're talking about.
TikTok is literally not moderated like at all, by the way. Can I talk about that's like the reason why I quit TikTok? Because it's not moderated in a good way. Because I'm okay. I typically don't like moderation, but where I think moderation should happen is if someone is doxing people or if someone is like underage doing inappropriate things. Since their parents aren't going to take away their phone, then they should take away their account. And TikTok just does not do that. There's like there's times where like people will do the fucking shake that Laffy Taffy challenge, that thing that was going around, which is basically just an ass shake challenge. And I watched the video and I click on their profile and it says BLM 15 and I'm like, oh great, cool. I'm so glad. And then I report it and then nothing happens, but I say the word boobs on my TikTok and then I get a fucking warning and then I get taken out of the algorithm. Like, what a rewarding app.
I hate that, like how some people get away with bad things and how some people don't get away with like the most gentle,
oh my God.
inoffensive.
Can we talk about that psychotic bitch on TikTok who's like, I went to it took me 15 minutes to find out where you work. And it was like, bro, oh my, and like, she was like doxing a shit ton of like 13-year-olds. No, it was like a real person. Did you not see that?
I
She's
believe
like,
you. I'm just
blankly...
saying it sounds like a copy pasta.
Yeah, she would like just dox people for like being edgy teenagers. Fun fact, that like I find it really funny when people talk about all the alt-right people on social media. It's like 90% 14-year-olds.
Oh yeah,
that are just like being edgy and contrarian because they're 14 and they're feeling rebellious. And being rebellious right now in this day of age is not. The status quo is like fucking neoliberal bullshit.
Don't say something mean or I'll get my feelings hurt.
Or like fucking SJW whatever bullshit. Steven Universe. That's the status quo. Is Steven Universe.
Yeah. We sound very 2015 anti-feminism right now.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I like trolling libs online. I like to stomp on libtards. I'm actually
like
very
trolling
it's really funny.
Those blue haired
I like making jokes about like fucking all this shit, and I'm like very lib left. I'm a libtard. I'm like the king of libtards.
So speaking of TikToks and their unfair moderation system, Charlotte and Jared, have either of you ever had a TikTok that was removed?
Yes, I had like 5.
Yeah, okay. I've had like 7. I don't know how.
Okay, Charlotte, you go first. Tell us the most unreasonable one.
The one I can remember was I had like no followers at the time, so nobody even saw it. It was like a year ago when I first, or not like a year ago, like 2. And I made this joke and I was like, I keep drugs under my bed, and I said the word drugs, so my account got like deleted for a little bit.
Rude.
And I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's not actually moderated. It's just an algorithm because it's ran by a Chinese spyware data collecting company.
That's triggering.
Sorry, I'm black-pilled on TikTok.
You're not TikTok pilled. Jared, what was your most unreasonable TikTok band?
I said fuck. I typed fuck on like I guess swearing is not allowed, but almost naked teenage girls are allowed because it's not moderated by anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
No swearing.
So I had a very short TikTok, and I said that my ex-boyfriend punched a hole in the wall because I wouldn't have sex with him, and they deleted that because it's inappropriate and talks about sex apparently. But then I was looking through this.
TikToks.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are so many TikToks that discuss that, and also like, okay, TikTok, so sex is wrong and inappropriate and shouldn't be talked about ever, right? Seems reasonable. Anyways,
but like 14-year-olds can share their knife kink or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, a 14-year-old girl can talk about how she's a switch, and I can't.
Yeah,
like okay. So then I was looking at this one, like verified obnoxious woman who does song parodies, I guess, and I would describe her as millennial humor, like very like, oh, I need my coffee in the morning, like I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm just such a coffee girl. I'm just such a crazy coffee gal. You can't talk to me till
like
I have coffee from Starbucks.
She's just like obnoxious and does like very like inoffensive like just loud noises and funny faces, like Lele Pons humor.
A good date
but
for me is coffee, pizza, dogs, and The Office.
Yeah, it's like that's her personality, and she does this reoccurring thing called Florida Man Friday, where she sings and plays the piano while reading out a wacky Florida Man story. And one of the Florida Man stories in her song, she said "bruh" multiple times, and she didn't even like turn it into cheese pizza or like
cheese pizza next time.
like sorry, she said CP, cheese pizza, but she didn't say like cheese pizza. She said the real thing. Sorry, you need to timestamp that. And
there we go. I typed what you guys shouldn't say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome.
Good to know. Anyways, I was triggered because why didn't hers get removed, and why is she verified and famous, and our things get taken down?
TikTok just reminds me of Vine too much too. Like 90% of people on Vine were just like actually just straight up unfunny.
Yeah.
There's that one guy that his whole joke is that he was a watermelon man, and it was just like, haha. These tweets are gonna be so funny for racist 12-year-old white boys because I'm watermelon man. Isn't that hilarious?
That's
King Batch did make one banger Vine, and it was the one where he does a backflip.
Big spoon?
No, the one where he does a backflip. She's like, help me, he stole my purse. And then he runs and does a backflip, and she's like, he still has my purse. And he's like, oh, but that backflip, though.
I like the one where he has a big spoon.
A comically large spoon. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I was in a Discord that was just called Comically Large Spoon for a while.
That's quirky.
That is quirky. All right, so I have two topics. Are we done with TikTok? Can we move on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it hurts talking about TikTok. All right, can I do my okay? So this is a funny. Let's make this a funny topic because I don't want to hear your guys' sob stories. I don't care. Lies you were told by friends growing up. So like just some weird like lie.
Ooh,
like my dad is the owner of Xbox type shit. Do you guys got any?
Yes.
All right, go.
In preschool, my friend had some yellow Play-Doh, and she was like, "This is French fries," and I was like, "No, it is not French fries." And she was like, no, it's French fries. Trust me. And she said, eat it. And so I did, even though I knew it wasn't French fries. And that's really the whole story. And then I like threw up or whatever.
Wow.
That's a good one.
That was a good story, Charlotte.
Thank you.
This one, the one I have, is a bit more recent. This is when I was.
After eating Play-Doh.
Yeah, what are you, some kind of bitch? I digest that shit.
Yeah, we've all eaten Play-Doh.
I actually just only eat Play-Doh food. I make burgers out of Play-Doh, and that's what I eat. Speaking of, I have like a quarter-eaten Baconator that I bought after work. I'll eat it after we're done recording.
I don't eat
mukbang.
bacon.
Do a mukbang? No thanks.
Okay.
Oops.
Fucking playing with coins. I can tell which coin that was. That was a quarter.
Yes.
My Jew powers worked. My Jew powers worked.
Why would I be dropping any other coins? I'm not poor.
That is true. Anyways.
Do you guys have like loonies and toonies?
I wasn't done. I didn't tell my thing yet, but what?
What kind of monies do you have? We don't have pennies anymore.
Loonies and toonies?
Yeah.
Do you live in fucking Toontown from Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Is that what Canada is?
And like that hot bunny or whatever?
A loony is $1 and a toonie is $2.
Oh.
And then we
That's
have
not real. You're making that
quarters,
up.
Nickels, dimes, and we got rid of pennies, which are
So
1
another
cent.
lie a friend told me is this.
Yeah. That loonies and toonies are currency in fucking Canada. That has to be a French.
How silly those sound.
Yeah, that has to be a French Canadian thing, right? That's in Quebec.
No, that's everywhere.
That's everywhere, but it started in Quebec. That's the only way I can process this.
I don't know what to tell you. It's an everywhere thing, and like there's
Quebec's
there's
so funny.
no other word for it. It's not even like those are like a
not
common
only
nickname.
are you Canadian, but you're French as well. That's kind of pick a struggle.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
I'm just talking about Quebecians. True. Yeah, and they're called Quebecians.
Sorry to be annoying, but I'm gonna have to gamer girl pee.
Oh my god, bladder.
And then you can tell your line. Okay.
Can I?
All right.
What?
I guess I'll.
Let's see, you go get that goddamn stuff off of there and fast.
I'm working on it. I was making a YouTube video for you to tell everybody to get the images off of the internet. It's out my control.
Oh, you get them off.
It's out my control. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
You loaded them up there. You unload them.
I'm working on it.
Go do it.
I am doing it. I'm sorry.
Get in here and do it.
Okay, so I can't say that anymore.
Yeah, she was just
Say
screaming
what?
the N-word, getting it out of her system.
No, I was not. I was not doing that.
For 2 minutes.
I was not doing that.
Anyways, now my story. Fucking loony and fucking toony over here.
Okay.
So I have a friend. I'll just call him. He might be on the podcast one day because I'll just call him by his first name because also it's a common name. Ben. My friend Ben.
Brett.
He was like. Okay. I have another story with him, but if we have time, I'll tell it later. He was like, me and him were just fucking around, and I think in like drama class or something, in theater, and he was just like, we were just riffing on each other and fucking calling each other names, of course, because we're guys in high school. And I was just like, he said something, and he's like, guess what I'm doing? And I went, your mom or something like that. And then he went, oh, no, my mom died giving birth to me. And he told this, like, detailed story. It's like, yeah, I came in, like, sideways and and she, like, bled out and died. And I was like, oh, shit, man, all right. And so then until like a few months ago, I just thought his biological mother was dead. And I thought his dad just got remarried and then divorced once. And then that's why he has like 2 stepmoms, but he calls one of them mom because that's the one he like knew growing up or some shit. So it's like, oh, okay. That's what I thought in my head. I didn't question anything. And then like a few months ago, I went, was he fucking with me there? So I was just, I asked him, I was like, is your mom dead? And he's like, oh, no, what the hell? It's like, you fucking told me she died and gave me this super serious answer of how she died without fucking laughing or anything. And he was just fucking dying because he gaslit me into believing that his mom
Oh my god.
died a bloody death while giving birth to him. And he said something as well, like later on, he's like, yeah, it makes me feel like a burden to the earth sometimes. Or like some like dark shit.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Yeah,
What
it was
an
really
epic
awesome.
troll.
Epic troll jobber.
So
What topic do you have other than talking about loonies and
no,
toonies?
I'm gonna talk about my lies that I was told as a child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My
Okay,
friend,
so
like,
when we were in when we would be driving in the car at night, my dad, when he was driving, didn't like when we had the lights on, I guess just because it's distracting for the driver. But instead of like, we didn't understand that concept as kids, so he'd be like, don't turn your lights on at night because it makes you guys look like ghosts and it scares me when I look back in the rear view mirror. So that was one lie he told. And then the other lie he told was, I didn't like when he would kill spiders and flush them down the toilet, and it made me sad that the bugs were dying. And so he'd be like, no, I'm not killing them. They come from the toilets and they go back into the sewers and they live with their sewer friends. So I'm just sending them home.
Oh,
that's adorable.
Yeah.
that's so
And then
sweet.
really quickly, one lie that I told when I was a kid to other children that were younger than me. I was very against swearing for some reason as a young lass. And so I would be like, don't ever swear because it's even worse than murdering someone and you could go to jail.
You tell people that?
They believed you. They were stupid.
Yeah, I think they just thought I was crazy. So, yeah.
You're a fucking dweeb, but that's what they thought. Dweeb alert.
I was such a loser. Okay. The topic I had in mind was weird food preferences.
Are you finicking with something or typing?
Yeah, sorry, I am. I'm gonna stop.
Oh my god.
The topic I had in mind
Fucking
was like
finicky.
weird food preferences.
I don't have any because I ain't no bitch.
Right, okay.
I've never
Let me
eaten
think,
meat.
actually. I mean, you eat
Wait, you've
beans on
never eaten
toast or
what?
something.
Meat?
Meat? You've never eaten meat?
No, like never.
Wow.
Except like by
Wow.
accident.
I
maybe
could
once.
feed you meat.
Were
if you
your
know what I
parents
mean.
vegetarian then?
My mom is, but we also like they don't care if I am or not. Like my brother and
Right.
dad aren't. It's just I just don't like. It's not in my house, and
Interesting.
I'm fine with not having it.
Yeah,
So,
true.
yeah.
Okay, and how tall are you?
5 feet. 5 feet.
5 feet?
Aw,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
so
that explains a
little.
lot. Yeah, stunted your growth.
Yeah.
After
Didn't
this
get the
pod-
right
I
amount
know.
of nutrients.
After this podcast, I'm gonna have you send me some vegetarian recipes.
Oh, I
'cause
thought you were gonna say
I'm trying to
something.
eat.
I
Meat.
will. I just eat like cereal mostly and pasta, but like I will.
Thanks.
You eat cereal and pasta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
no, literally.
what kind of milk do you guys like to drink?
Whole.
By itself?
Cow.
Yeah, I drink whole milk by itself. What, you got a problem?
Yes, that's revolting.
How's that revolting?
Charlotte, what kind, like what percent of milk do you drink?
I mean, I think I drink the little like 2%, and then I have it with my cereal, and that's it.
True, so you don't drink it by itself.
I drink
No,
whole
that's
milk
really
by itself.
gross.
I drink chocolate milk. Oh, and how
Okay,
tall
chocolate
am
milk's
I?
fine.
And
Chocolate
how
milk
tall
is
am I?
different.
6'4".
Chocolate milk
Yeah,
is
I
different.
drink my fucking milk.
Well, I drank milk as a child, and did I grow it all? No.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
didn't eat meat, and I did both.
I drank a lot of milk and ate meat as a child, and I'm still not very tall. So
Well, that's genetics for you.
Yeah, there we go.
there you
That's
go.
genetics for me too, though.
L, imagine
That's
not
what-
having superior genes like me.
That's so
Yeah,
true.
we have cute little leprechaun genes, though.
Gay.
We have adorable genes. I drink skim milk by itself.
Okay, that's respectable.
That's like normal. Well,
Skim
what a
milk?
great topic.
No.
Talk
Okay.
about
Okay.
milk.
What about cereal? Do you guys
I don't
eat your
eat
cereal
cereal.
wet or dry?
I don't eat cereal.
I eat my cereal wet. Are you kidding?
If I'm gonna have
Do you eat
breakfast,
dry
I'm
cereal?
making eggs or I'm making toast.
I rarely eat cereal because I don't love it, but if I eat cereal, I eat it dry because I don't like squishy cereal.
Okay, well, that's okay.
It's
I
so
guess.
fucking weird. Oh my god, Canada's actually just on another fucking planet.
Yeah, is that
Do
a
you
Canada
guys? No, it's a me thing.
thing?
Do you guys dip your cookies in milk or do you not do that?
Depends. Do
I don't, because I don't want
it's-
to drink the milk.
If it's Oreos, I dip it in milk. Or if
Mm.
it's some
What was
peanut
your
butter
answer,
cookies,
Charlotte?
I dip it in milk or drink milk with it.
Hmm. Do you dip
Wait, what
yours,
did you say?
Charlotte? Do you dip your cookies in milk?
No, because I don't want to drink the milk after.
True. That's a good point. I never dip my cookies in milk, similarly to the cereal thing, because I don't want squishy cookies.
Yeah, that's so fair.
And it's very true. Like cookie crumbs in your milk is revolting.
Yeah,
How is it
exactly,
revolting?
exactly.
They go with each other.
I'm gonna throw up just thinking about it. Oh my God.
What? Oh my god, I'm on fucking Cringe Island right now. That's gonna be the title of this episode, Cringe
Okay.
Island.
Cringe Island.
Actually, no, it's gonna be
Um,
called Loonies and Toonies.
Nice.
Because you blow me away every episode with some shit. Dominatrix.
Dominatrix.
You need a Dominatrix. That's what you need.
You know what? You know what bothers me? I will tell
Asian
people.
people.
No, I love Asian people.
That's right.
I will tell people that I don't like cheese, and they'll go, "Oh, are you lactose intolerant?" Which is not what I said. I don't like cheese. I hate cheese. I'm fine with lactose. I drink other milk products.
Yet
and eat
again,
other milk
another
products.
food you are missing out on.
I hate
Cheese
cheese.
good. I like cheese.
I'm trying to think
Hate
of a
it.
food. I don't like fast food pickles.
Oh, those are the best kind of pickles.
No, they're not. They're processed
They're
and gross
literally
and
the
slimy.
most superior pickles.
That's just not true.
I will go to the
Are you 8
cafeteria
years
at my
old?
ski club and ask for a plate of pickles by themselves.
Like fast food ones specifically?
Mm-hmm.
Like those soggy McDonald's pickles? Or are they
Yeah, like they have a vat of them that they put on burgers, and I'll ask for a plate of them.
Huh.
You're worse than Hitler. God, you're demonic. What?
How dare you say that? It's Passover today.
It's Passover? I didn't know that.
Is it?
I'm only ethnically Jewish.
Kidding, it's not.
It's
I also
not.
forgot
You
you're
trolled
Jewish.
me.
So
Okay, I was like,
you're
I probably
allowed.
would
No,
That was an
Passover my
epic
fucking
troll.
nuts.
That's
Got him.
why they call it Passover.
Do you guys want to
You're
hear
supposed
quickly
to skip
how my family found out that we had like a Jewish background? Is
You
that
guys
my
were
great
dirty Jews.
Yeah, we were so anyways,
you realize that you're
grandmother-
obsessed with money.
my grandmother on
Okay.
my dad's side
has a big nose.
She looks like just like a generic Jewish woman, and on top of that, and
I
my sister
don't
does
hate
too.
Jews, by the way.
Yeah, she does. She has a Nazi flag in her room. She showed it to me once. Anyways,
Shut up.
Oh.
that's gonna be my
For the
new bit
record.
on this podcast. By the way, is I just accuse you of being like completely just uncontrollably
Accuse us both of-
racist
Yeah.
because
I
it's
love
really funny because
That's
it's
a
just
funny
not
troll.
true.
Like, can you do that?
Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh,
Your grandma?
yeah, so when she was very young, and she's the youngest child, her mother died, like when she was like 2 or 3 or some shit. And so it was just like her dad, and mostly her sisters were raising her. And they would talk about God all the time, but they wouldn't go anywhere like church or anything, because they just didn't, I guess. And
Yeah.
later on down the line, like years and years later, she went to her mother's grave to like go check it out, I guess, pay respects after all these years, and then saw a Star of David on her tombstone.
Oh.
So this whole time I could have been celebrating like bat mitzvahs and shit, But nope.
So you didn't have a bar mitzvah?
No, because I was raised, like, my dad was raised Christian because of that. Because my grandfather is Christian, like, was raised Christian. So it's just like, Christianity, God. Because it's like the Abrahamic religions all believe in God. It's just called Allah or Yahweh or whatever.
Yeah.
Yahweh,
Interesting.
I think is how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
If Issa watches this, she's gonna fucking criticize me for pronouncing it wrong because she is actually like Jewish.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You know how you found out you were Jewish? You looked at your pubes.
I looked at my pubes and saw
And
my
thought,
curly
wow.
pubes.
For the
I do
first
have
time.
very Jewy pubes.
That doesn't make sense. Like, everyone's pubes are all very aggressive and wiry and thick.
Yeah, but it's like fucking. It's like steel wool. Is like what
Link
Jewish
in
pubes are.
description.
We're gonna compare pubes one day.
Yeah, we need
And-
we need a pube comparison. I need to grow mine out for pube comparison.
Yeah.
It's like penis
That would be
inspection,
really fun.
but it's pube comparison.
And we can make it
That'd be
safer
really cute.
work. You could like grow them out as long as possible and then trim some of your longest and then just post a picture and compare them side by
Or
side.
I could just send you, but
Yeah.
it would like be so long that it would cover my dick and balls. So it wouldn't be.
Well, I could,
wouldn't
like,
be
mail
showing
them.
anything.
Yeah.
I could
Like,
mail.
We'll all mail them to Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah, mail me your pubes.
Um,
I'm gonna make clones of you guys. Just
Let's
so.
talk about religion. Were you raised religious, Charlotte? / are your parents religious? And if this is an uncomfortable topic, then we can skip
No,
it.
not. I just don't have that many. I don't have any religion, like religious
True.
experiences or anything. Like my family's
Like a
not. I'm
very
not.
Secular life.
Yeah, but like it's like interesting. Like I like learning about it and stuff.
Fun.
I just don't really know very much.
Jessica
okay.
believes in astrology.
I do not. My
I'm a
family
Taurus.
was Catholic. And I was actually the very first person in my family to be an atheist. And in high school, I was like a neckbeard atheist. Like,
Oh my god!
Like,
Debate me.
very-
Debate me.
yeah, like I was literally that. And it didn't help that there was a girl in my friend group who truly believed that the earth was only 6,000 years old.
'Cause
Oh
it is.
God.
Like, so that was.
Go debate me. If God real, why bad thing happen? Checkmate Christians.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like 90% of atheist arguments. It's like,
Explain
if God
this,
real,
Christians.
starvation in the world. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. There's a conspiracy theory that like rapture already happened, so we're living on hell world or whatever right now.
Fair
We
enough.
didn't go to heaven, so we're in hell world.
That doesn't make sense because my dog is so cute and I just had delicious kombucha and I feel like
It's because you're privileged.
yeah.
What I didn't have today, a delicious kombucha because I can't afford it because kombucha's fucking
Dog.
expensive.
No, this kind was cheap.
Oh,
Because it comes
cheap.
in
How much
bulk
does it
from
cost?
Costco.
How much
Oh,
does
my
it cost?
my mommy bought it.
Oh yeah, your parents buy you everything because you're rich. And you're
They-
How many Looney Toonies was it?
Yeah, how many
Like
loonies
10?
and how many toonies?
My parents do not buy me everything. I'm
Yes,
an
they do.
adult. They do not.
Yeah, you just don't have to pay any rent because you fucking live with them forever. And you're never gonna leave. You're gonna grow a giant neck beard.
No. This is my first year living with them since university. So, yeah. So,
You're a
plus I'm
trust
moving
fund child.
overseas. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
so,
and you're gonna have them give
so
you
they
a
have to
bank account.
savor me. No, so they have to savor me while I'm here.
Where are you
You
going?
go on fucking skiing trips every weekend.
Good
too.
question. No, I'm applying to some teachers' colleges abroad. I was supposed to go to New
Oh.
Zealand, but their borders might not be open because of the COVID situation that's happening. So I might go
What?
to Wales
That's
or
still
Scotland.
going on?
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah.
lame?
I've just been wearing a mask for shits and giggles, like covering my ugly
Mm.
face. Like I thought,
Yeah.
I thought this
We're-
was just like I thought people were.
We're
done with that
finally
shit.
getting
I thought that was, like, 2
people
weeks.
vaccinated in Canada, so that's fun. Oh, Ontario's in really strict lockdown right now. I just doxed myself, not really, but the province
so
I'm in
here's
is
her,
in a very strict.
Here's her home address.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I can't believe everyone from Twitter is on a flight to Ontario right now.
Yeah, what the
To my
heck?
They're
house.
on their way.
um.
I'm fully vaccinated.
I'm
That's
not.
fun. Both of yours,
Yeah.
or both doses. Wow,
I'm
good for
waiting
you.
for Johnson
Yeah.
and Johnson to get unrecalled so I can take one shot and be done.
True.
You don't like shots?
I don't want to take a booster every couple of months. Cringe.
You just need
That's
two.
Yeah, it's just two.
And then
That's not-
they're
Yeah.
talking about boosters, how you need but then there's gonna be another shot for the other variants. It's gonna be
Nah.
endless COVID
You'll be
variants. I'm
blessed.
calling it.
Well, because there are
Lockdown
variants,
forever.
then like even the good
Lockdown
ones
forever.
like J&J will have to have more.
Get ready.
I
Brace
just had my
yourself.
first dose, which is exciting. But yeah, Canada didn't get a lot of
This is a
vaccine
joke, by the
doses,
way.
so we've
Susan
been kinda
Wojcicki,
slow.
I'm joking about COVID right now. I'm not spreading misinformation about how we're gonna be on a prison plane. forever.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna
We're
send
talking about-
drones to
we're
take
talking about
pictures
something
of us
else.
if we're not wearing masks.
We're actually talking about we're talking about the flu, actually.
More like the Jew.
Ah.
Nice.
Oh, that was a good
That
one.
was a good one. Thank you.
We can talk about UTIs if we want.
Oh,
Urinary
sure.
tract infections, haven't gotten one. Don't have sex, so
True. I
so
had
true.
one once.
L.
Yeah.
You
I
didn't
did
after
have, like,
sex, fucking
3.
idiot. It's like the first
To
thing
be
I
fair,
do.
nobody told me. Nobody told me.
did
Nobody
never
ever told
sex.
me that.
It just happens sometimes. So yeah. Did you go to the doctor and pee in a cup and get antibiotics?
Yeah, well, I was peeing like straight blood, so they were like, "Okay, listen."
Yeah, that was the same with me. They were
Oh.
like, here, pee in this jar, and we'll just make sure that you do indeed have a UTI and it's not something else. So I peed in this jar and gave them this jar of red liquid, and they were
Stop
like,
me
yeah,
if I'm
Yeah.
asking
sounds about
too
right.
much. But was it that, or did your like cervix get like fucking scratched up or some shit?
Great question. Pee comes out of
Ouchies.
a different hole than cervix blood.
Oh, no, that's not true. It's all one thing.
Right. Okay.
It's like the penis, how the
Biology lesson. Anatomy, actually.
the oceanography. Anyways,
There are 4 holes.
there are 4. I'm staying
There
away
are
from women.
3. There are 3
No.
holes. Let's
Men, we
let's
got 2
not.
holes. Okay.
Kiss the mouth also.
I'm only having sex with men.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag
Yeah.
only sex with men. No, not gay. Not in a gay way. And like, I want to stay safe way.
Like a feminine
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. You guys keep
Like a
razor blades in there. That's
Cute
where you
little
guys keep
femboy.
your,
There's a horror movie about that. It's called Teeth.
where there's teeth in the
Oh,
vagina. That's like
Yeah.
in Borat 2 where he's showing his daughter the book about like why not to masturbate because your vagina
right,
will
'cause
bite your
it'll
hand off
bite
and
your
won't bite
hand
your
off,
whole
yeah.
body.
That's
Suck
so
you
funny.
in and you'll implode or some shit.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. Not as good as the original Borat, but still pretty funny.
Did you guys have sex ed in your schools?
Oh, can I tell you guys
Oh.
about sex ed
Yeah.
for me? This is a pretty funny story. This explains a lot. Because 2 seconds ago I was talking about peeing out of the
Women.
cervix.
Yeah.
Anyways, so my dad was like, "Oh, you can take more electives if you just do sex ed during summer for like summer school online." I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess." So then he just signed me up for it. Without really consulting me too much. He was just like, "Oh, by the way, I signed you up for summer school. Have fun. And have fun doing." And I was just like, it's summer. I'm not doing fucking sex ed." And there was like a few days left. And my dad's like, "All right, how many assignments have you done?" I did like 1, and there was like 40.
Oh
and
my
and
god.
my dad was just like, I'll just And he was just like and he just did literally all of it for me.
Oh my god.
So I did not
You
learn anything.
cheated in sex ed.
I cheated in sex.
The virgin cheated in
Oh my
sex ed.
god.
So I never had to do a flower baby. I didn't do any sex ed. I did puberty shit in like 6th grade, but sex ed is
Yeah.
9th.
God, you've never had to put any of it to practice then, because
Yeah.
that might be kind of awful. No
I've
offense.
learned it from my crippling porn addiction. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess, yeah. That's enough.
That's about the same.
We learned about
do you
abstinence.
Gay cringe.
Yeah.
I remember learning the word abstinence in like grade 6 maybe and having no idea what it meant. And they didn't really explain it very well. And also I probably wasn't paying attention, but they just wrote abstinence on the chalkboard and I kept looking at it and being like, what the fuck are they trying to tell me? What is abstinence? So yeah. Anyways.
Sex.
Don't be abstinent because that is for losers.
Yeah. Our school was like mostly like they were like it was like it's sex ed, but it's mostly just don't have sex. That was the entire education.
Time for
That's
sex
cringe.
ed. The kid named
Mhm.
Ed. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh wait, this is actually kind of funny, but my like I have a class for like special ed, and my professor's name is Ed. Isn't that funny?
You're in the special needs class in college? What the hell?
Like no, like 'cause I'm a teacher.
Oh.
Like special needs
get
teaching.
I get it. Do you want to be a teacher?
Yes.
I want to be a teacher.
You guys are lame. I would never
Maybe
be
we'll
a
teach
teacher.
at the same school.
I would be a horrible
Oh my
teacher.
gosh, we totally could.
Unless
I'm
the
a
class
math
was
major too, but I'm
having
not gonna teach
swag
math.
101. I would be a college
True.
professor and just bullshit the whole time and give everyone A's.
True. Yeah,
Mhm.
college
Paid to do
professors get
that.
away with so much NS.
What you guys to write about your weekend? How
Shut
did it go?
You said that you had another topic, Jared, right?
Yes. This is for me. It's mostly video game related, but have you guys ever been? It's a general topic. It can be across a lot of things. Do you guys have any trolling stories? Have you guys ever been an epic internet troll, or are you guys like normal?
I actually
I've never trolled.
I have a few. I used to do it like cringe, but like on Instagram. Like I have an account where I roleplay Brittany from Alvin and the Chipmunks, and it has like 700 followers, which is a fair amount for Instagram and not following anyone.
I had 9,000 followers on Instagram.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's like fine. It's like I didn't post anything other for random people following a pretend chipmunk. I think 700 is a little bit more than you would hope.
Yeah.
And I had that, and like I posted a bunch of stuff, and I would just like replace anything with like a ch sound. So like chipmunk pussy was chussy and etc.
Oh my god!
And I'd make a lot of edits. I also senior year of high school, I made one for my town, and I just posted like horrible things about not like horrible things, but I posted like joke things about things going on in my town. Like I talked about it being bombed and stuff, and a bunch of people from school followed it. And that was another thing.
Oh my god!
Silly.
Speaking of that, did you guys ever had a confessions account in like middle school?
Yes.
I don't think so.
It'd be like, I heard that this boy liked this girl, but don't tell anybody. It'd be like anonymous confessions type shit. And the account was always ran by some fucking weird kid at school. And it would be like an account. Like I'm not gonna say the school I went to, but it was like
it was like the school name Confessions or whatever,
and
right?
they were always really dumb, but I would follow them.
Yeah, because it's epic. We would do like those ask me anything things where people could anonymously ask you, and I feel like we like have those still, but They're by different names. But
Like for
we would do that
for
on
TBH.
Facebook. Yeah, I did a lot of like for TBH. I actually have like PTSD flashbacks of me being cringe in like middle school and high school. It hurts me so much to think about
I would
the
show
things
people
that
my
I've
hentai
done.
collection, and then this is how I met one of my friends that I've like been friends with for years. Is I showed him my hentai collection. This was in the 7th grade, and I told him to call me Shovelhead.
Right. You've said that several
Aw.
times on this podcast.
I know,
But
it
that's
was just
okay.
really dumb. I would wear Minecraft tees to school, in like 7th
That's
grade.
kind of epic.
It was kind of epic. That's how I got all the girls. What else did I do? I like self-sabotage to like not get laid in high school. It was pretty funny. I'd like purposely like wear and do things to like push people away. It was really great, and it was great self-destructive behavior. That's anyways, back on trolling.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
Back on trolling.
Back on trolling. So when I was in middle school, like starting off at the very beginning of middle school, everyone was talking about how they had Instagram, and at that age, I still think social media is pretty stupid. I don't use it seriously at all. If you follow me on Twitter, I just go PM poop, and then I hit send tweet, and then get like 5 likes, and like 2 retweets. Those are the best tweets. But a bunch of my friends were always talking about like, did you see what this person posted on Instagram? And I was like, oh my god, this is so gay. And I was like, I was originally going to make my account something really edgy named like Hitler Instagram sucks 666 420 or some absolutely fucking cringe shit
Something
like that.
based like that.
But I really liked MLG memes at the time because that was all the rave when I was 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were very popular.
So like 2013, 14. So I made mine Sanic the Hedgehog. I ran a meme page from when I was 12 to when I was 16 or 15.
Yeah. Well, you still have that account.
I still have that account, but I changed the name because I was rebranding because I was going to bring it back, and then I just got lazy and I didn't give a shit.
True.
There's like multiple reasons why I quit, mostly because I just did not care anymore. It was like not fun. But I remember the reason why I made it is because I was gonna just troll my friends. And what I would do is I would find them on Instagram. I'd type in their names and like would find their accounts. And my whole thing is I'd reply to their tweets by saying like my friend posted a new pair of like J's he had, and I was just like, yeah, those shoes will not make you run as fast as me. And I typed like a fucking idiot, just like with like 4s and like numbers. I typed in like leet speak, too fast for me, hashtag too fast for you with like a 4. And then they would reply calling me like a fucking idiot and shit, and they get all pissed. And then I did it to this one kid, and I remember very distinctly laughing my ass off, fully naked, taking a shit on the toilet because I was trolling this one kid at my school, and he was like, I would be like, "You're not fast, you're lame," and then he would fucking reply with like 3 paragraphs. And then these 2 girls I knew from school, I did it to them, and they were like, "You are such a fucking loser," and like doing all this, like they were getting so fucking pissed. And then like the next week at school, everyone was trying to figure out who Sanic was, and no one thought it was me for the longest time. And they kept like thinking it was one of my other friends, and my other friend, people were like, "Dude, why the fuck are you like commenting all this shit?" And my other friend was just like, "I don't have a fucking Instagram. You guys are stupid." And I was just like hiding in the dark, just laughing my ass off about this shit.
Do you
and then
always
eventually,
take off your clothes to play?
No, this was before a shower. I was just
I was still thinking about that part also. I am
the most entertaining part of the story.
Sometimes you do gotta take off all your clothes to take a shit if it's a really intense one.
Okay, new topic.
I'm not done yet.
What do you have for us?
I'm
bored.
Done yet. I'm not done yet. Let me. It's a long form audio media. It's a long. It's a long forward.
People were
it's It's a long form audio medium. I can go as long as I want. People are listening to this while playing Minecraft, okay?
Hi.
Hi,
our
Minecraft. Hope you find diamonds. Behind you, there's a creeper.
I hope that you do the blocks.
Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Green
Jessica's
top.
a fake gamer. Anyways,
I'm not a gamer.
I'm a real gamer. I play Apex Legends.
oh my
Wow, you
Yeah,
are
that's
a
right.
real gamer.
You are a real gamer. No, you gotta play
I'm
games
not a
that
gamer at
torture
all.
you. You gotta play like League of Legends or Valorant or a
I think-
fighting game. You gotta hate yourself after you're done playing video games. You can't play for fun. What's wrong with you? Are you
Yeah, it's so
normal?
true.
The only
Apex
video game
Legends.
phase I went through was Skyrim. I would play like 6 hours at a time, and also one of the Batman games, but I don't remember which one. And whenever I got into a boss fight, I would make my brother beat it for me.
Anyways,
That's really
I was almost at the end of my story anyways.
Okay.
But it was eventually revealed I was at like football practice, and that fucking kid that was like sending me paragraphs all pissed because I was telling him I was too fast. He was just like, "That was fucking you!" And it was a big reveal, and I was like fucking famous at school for a little bit. Because everyone was like, "Yo, it's Sanic," and I was like known as the meme page admin kid, and then I eventually
What a good thing to be known as.
That's what I was known as in middle school. In high school, I was known for being a theater kid, pretty much. That was it.
True.
That might be worse.
Charlotte, do you have any new topics?
Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna talk because people don't like silence, right?
That's true. I'm trying to
what?
think of like perhaps embarrassing childhood stories are fun. Or like times you
Yeah.
got in trouble.
I was a bedwetter until I was 8. There we go.
I was a bedwetter probably even later than that.
Oh my god, I thought that I was
Yeah,
pathetic.
okay with
8 is not that late. I bedwet.
Yeah, it's really not.
Yeah, I like not consistently, but I remember wetting the bed
My
in
mom
like
wanted to get me tested for ADHD, but my dad doesn't like kids getting tested for that. Even though I probably
Oh.
still have like some
Is that
form
an
of
ADHD thing?
Yeah, it's like a thing that's common in kids that have ADHD.
Oh, I have ADHD.
That you probably that one symptom does not mean you have something.
No, like I do have it.
Oh, you actually
No.
have it? I thought you were just diagnosing
No!
it.
Oh my god. No, I for realsies
wet the
have
bed.
it. I wet the bed, so I
Give
must
me your Ritalin or fucking Adderall. Let's see what that does for me.
I take Vyvanse. It's pretty lit. Ooh, and when I take it, it helps and I need it, and so I don't abuse it because I'm a good girl, but it makes me rock back and forth really aggressively. And I had a video chat training session with some higher ups at my work, and I was like wiggling and like trying to keep myself still in front of the camera so I didn't think I was like a child.
Yeah, I've always been really fidgety, and I've always been like I'm just messing with a pair of broken like fingernail clippers and like a bunch of other like side effects of like not being treated for ADHD, like being like randomly depressed because you're low on energy or some shit after being, like, fucking super energetic.
Well, I didn't get like diagnosed until I was in 4th year university. So like by that time it was already too late.
Yeah,
I'd already
like
gotten bad grades in all my classes.
I should probably like go talk to somebody before I run out of my insurance, which runs out when I turn 21.
Oh my god, yeah, go do that. Go do that.
Oh yeah, you should.
Like the
Probably
second.
like schedule an appointment so I don't continue living on with like all these mental illnesses or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get them all out of the way then.
What the hell? Fixing your self-help? Gay? I'm just
No.
gonna become an alcoholic and ruin my whole life and weigh 300 pounds.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds beast mode if you think about it.
It sounds
A little bit. Black pill.
sounds Pog Among Us black pilled.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
By
so,
the way,
yeah.
speaking of Among Us, can't believe people fell for this awful game. Just play Trouble in Terrace Town, it's better. Anyways, that was it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
thought
played
I'd
Among Us
flex.
once because Among Us does not exist for the Mac. Isn't that so
Yeah. I know.
Isn't that so? What did you say? Sorry.
rude?
No,
And
it's
yes,
not.
I
That's what you get for
know
being a
you
Mac
can
user.
call me you can
A
call me
dirty
a Mac user.
You can jailbreak your Mac and make it so you can run Windows on it.
True, but also doesn't that do stuff
No.
where you like
you can get viruses now.
Yeah.
Download
I'm like not
an antivirus and not be
Okay.
stupid. Yeah, did you
I
grow up on Macs
tried-
your whole life?
No, but also like I'm old, so I didn't have a computer my whole life, you know?
I don't
Like,
remember a time, but my dad was like always like, I need to get the new shit, because my dad, like, when VHS player, like home VHS players came out with like that were like VHS DVD players, he bought one, and it was like, and it pissed my mom off. It was like $1,100. His DVDs were brand new.
Yeah, that's silly. Oh, actually, yes, I was wondering. Do you guys have any ticks?
Ticks? One's right next to my butthole.
Nice. Okay, so squeeze one, butthole
know.
tick. That's a good one. It would make more sense if we were on video. So next time we do a video podcast, I'll be sure to show you guys all of them.
I
But
make fart noises when I don't know what to say sometimes when saying goodbye. I've been doing that recently.
That's fun.
I'll go,
I developed
"All right, guys, I'm gonna
them.
leave," and then I just leave.
That's funny.
Oh, and I'm
That's a good
thinking
one.
I make fart noises. Sometimes I'll be like, where the hell is the... There it is.
And Charlotte does squee noises.
I do. It's a little. It's kind of it's annoying.
It sounds really autistic, but I forced myself to have a catchphrase when I was like 9.
Oh my god!
It was ba-boom. It was my catchphrase, and then I played TF2 and I nutted in my pants because that's what Oh no, he would say kaboom is what he said. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
That's so funny.
I'm close enough.
I would turn off,
Close
like my
enough.
mom would tell me to, like, go turn off the light in the garage. And I'd turn it off and go, ba-boom, and then I'd close the door.
Oh, God.
I just,
was
like,
so
wiggle
awesome.
my fingers. I, like, and my friends call them my raptor claws. I, like, flex my fingers a lot.
Oh my god.
And you know how sometimes people with tics, they just blink a lot? I do that. I blink until it feels good, until it feels right.
Yeah.
And I have
sometimes
to,
I have the little like shaky one, like the shivering one or whatever.
Oh, interesting. Do you shiver when you pee?
No, I don't think so. I don't really.
Jared, do you shiver when you pee?
Do I shiver when I pee like I'm cold?
I don't know. Some people get the pee shivers. I don't, but some of my friends have
I pee
it.
really, really hard. It's like fucking I'm frying chicken.
He's warm. Well, I mean, yeah.
Any hard peers in the call?
Any hard peers?
Any
Sound
hard
off.
Sometimes.
This might be... Oh, by the way, I think this might be an occasion. This is the first episode where I'm 100% sober, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
I would know. I was high the entire time when we were talking to Jukes.
I feel like I've heard you say that before, though, so maybe, I don't know.
Maybe I was lying.
True.
I do that sometimes. This video's in 30 FPS. What the hell? That's actually fine. 60 FPS. More FPS does not mean better.
New topic.
Though I already brought up. Oh, I guess I can. Can I end it on on my one of the only times I've ever been in a car with someone that was pulled over stories, I guess. Because this was interesting.
Sure.
That's how I know white privilege is a real thing, because
Okay.
we probably should have gotten in more trouble than we did. But it was me, my friend Ben. Hey Ben, I'm throwing you under the bus for another story. And then 3 other people I will not name. But
Okay.
we were all under the age of, if you do not know, the legal age to smoke marijuana is 21. And in this story, I was 18. I think my other friend was 18. And then everyone else in the car was like 17 and 15 and 16. So we went to Sherry's, which is like a diner, which is in a lot of places in America. I don't know where it is. Sherry's. It's just a diner. It's like
Not
a Denny's
important.
or some shit. And before we went in, we all shared a bowl, and we smoked some dank weed.
Shared a bowl.
Shared a bowl of weed in a pipe that my friend brought.
You shared it? You
Yeah.
didn't just have one for yourself?
That's gross.
You're
You
supposed
baby.
to share fucking. Do
Not a
Do you
bowl.
keep drugs to yourself?
That's
you
like kissing
fucking
each other.
weirdo? You okay?
But you
don't kiss
have your own
homies?
bowl.
It's
Like,
yeah,
there's
it's one
not
pipe,
enough
but
in
there was a
one-
lot in it. If one person smoked that bowl, they were gonna be like fucking dead on the floor. Basically, it was some good shit. It was some loud, and on top of that, it was a lot in there. It was a very big bowl. It wasn't like a small pipe. It was a decently
Okay.
sized one.
All right. Anyways.
And so we shared that. And then we ate Sherry's. And then we got in the car. And my friend always misses this fucking stop sign on the way to dropping off one of our friends. And he, of course, missed it again. But this time, we get pulled over.
Oh no.
Oh,
And
no.
this lady cop comes out.
Ooh, was she hot?
And I don't know. And she asked us to roll down the window, but it's my window is the one that needs to be rolled down, so I roll it down, and she's just like, "Oh, okay, license and registration, all that bullshit." My friend gives his license, his insurance, all that shit, his registration, and then she's like, "Okay, I'll be right back." And then her partner comes by, and then he walks by and goes, "All right, who has the weed?" And we're like, "Oh
Scary.
shit," because the car reeks of weed.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we smoked a whole bowl, and my friend smokes in his car all the time. It just always smells like weed in his car. And he always has weed in his car and shit. So
Oh my God.
but he just was honest right then and there. He's like, "Oh, I do." And then he asked for ages, and then all of us gave our real ages, and then my friend gave the weed and the pipe. He gave both to the officer. And then the lady cop came back and was like, "All right, so when was it the last time you smoked?" And then, so this is where the lying comes in. And my friend, helped, my other friend, the 17-year-old helps with it. He's like, "When the last time you smoked?" He's like, "Ben, didn't you smoke like before school or something?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I did. So like at like 4 or so." And it was like 10 at that point. So like,
True.
weed typically only stays in like your system for like 3 to 5 hours, unless if you do like a large amount.
Yeah.
Or like an edible or some shit.
Yeah.
But so he's just like, "Oh yeah." He was like, "All right." And it was my friend Ben who was behind the wheel and shit. And then the lady's like, "All right, so I'm gonna give you an ultimatum. I either take this into evidence, where you could be charged for legal drug possession and stuff." Is like, and like, oh yeah, and another thing he stated is like, "Oh yeah, my parents let me smoke weed and shit." It's like, "Oh okay," because it's fucking middle of nowhere town in Washington. Everyone, parents,
Yeah,
is
no
like,
one fucking cares.
yeah.
Mhm.
And like it's a very low crime area, so all the cops are like not used to having to bust people and write paperwork all the time.
Right.
So they were like, "All right, so I'm gonna give you the ultimatum. So and you could be charged with like illegal underage possession and being in blah 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 blah, or you can come out and you can smash
suck
the
my
pipe
dick.
and suck my dick. No, you can come out, smash the pipe, and throw out all the weed, but of course clean up the shards and stuff."
Bro,
and
why
do
wouldn't they
it.
just... Oh. I
So
get it.
he was just like, "All right, deal." It was like a fucking $5 pipe, and then there wasn't
Yeah.
that much weed. It was like
Yeah.
maybe $15 worth of weed or 20.
Okay.
And so then he throws out the weed and gives me like the jar, and then he gives me all the shards. And then while he's almost done cleaning up the shards and he gets his like license, registration, all that back, he goes, all right, so you're like, all right, yeah, you guys have a good day. All the two officers say that, and my friend's like, it wasn't even my pipe, and we're like, Ben, you can't say that. We are in the clear. And luckily they just laughed, and then he went into the car, and then we drove.
My God.
Because the story that
silly.
then was that it was all his shit, but him
Yeah.
saying it wasn't my pipe makes it believe that could have been someone else. But I
Yeah.
guess they were just tired
Yeah.
of us at that point.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
all went home.
That's so stressful.
And I was like silent like the whole time, pretty much, other than when I said my age and stuff. And then
Yeah.
as soon as the cops left and we rolled up the windows and everything, I fucking just laughed. I'm like, Ben, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
still give
God.
him shit to this day. Every time we go near that stop sign, I go, hey Ben, there's a stop sign coming up. He's like, yeah, I fucking know, Jared. I know there's a stop sign coming up.
Ben, hey Ben, if you're listening to this, you're a dumb.
I'm gonna send him this
idiot.
episode because I talk about him twice in this episode.
Mm.
I should have him on. He's
Ben,
he's
you're
pretty
famous.
funny. Yeah, he's famous.
Yeah.
I will be.
I'm very afraid of getting in trouble and authority. So, yeah, there's that.
Me too.
I'm
One
above
time-
the law.
The cops like came up to me because they thought I was like being raped, and they were like, "Are you?" And I was like, "No," and that was it. And that's the only interaction
Why
I had
did
with cops.
they? Wait, why did they think?
Why did
that?
they think
Because I was in a car with a man.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, no big deal,
I
you
thought
know.
they just like
That's
broke into your
fun.
house, ma'am.
We're like, hey.
No, but like we like
Or you
weren't
were
like
just like,
doing
I was
anything.
also imagining you like on the street, just fucking walking around and like, are you being raped?
Like, yeah, no. Actually, I also had an interaction with a school cop, but he was awful, and I did not like
Oh.
him.
The school
cops
cops
don't
liked
count.
me because I was I was
You had
office
school
TA.
cops?
Yeah, we were a big ass
your
school. We
high
had
school?
like 5. Yeah, it's America.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, they
School
need to-
cops
they need
with literal guns were in our school. and
Actually,
that was just a
my
normal
high
thing.
school had cops. Because we were right next to the police station.
Wow.
Oh.
We had like
And right across the
security, and
street
we
from
had
the
like
clinic.
one designated cop. I
True.
find it really funny how we had like school shooting drills in high school, and
We just
it's
had
really
code
funny.
reds.
So like, I'm kind of stealing because this is what this Dave Chappelle has a stand up about, like how like a school shooter could just be like paying attention during the school shooting drills and being like,
Yeah,
oh, this
yeah,
is where we all
exactly.
group up.
Yeah.
This
exactly.
is, oh, when there's a threat, everyone groups up here. Hundreds of students.
Do you guys go
And kids bring
places?
their backpacks with them. So he would just like make a fake
Oh my
threat sign
God.
somewhere else, and then would, yeah, that's what you. So
Oh my
yeah,
God,
school
true.
shooting tips.
For our...
Don't do any of that. This is a joke. This is a joke, Susan Wojcicki.
This
I do
is
not
in
want any of this
Minecraft.
to happen. This is in Minecraft too. We're talking about all this is everything we say on this podcast. happened in
Minecraft school.
My school
Oh
didn't
my
have
God.
specific school shooting drills, but we had code red drills. And so it was like if someone was in the school and they were threatening people or whatever.
Mhm.
But we would just turn off the lights and close the door to our classroom.
That was
But
what we did.
And yeah, and like hide under the desks or something, or like hide against the wall. But it's like how are they
Oh,
just
that's what
gonna
they
be
did
like,
at Parkland and
I don't know what that is because I'm
Oh, that
Canadian.
was
Oh.
one of many of our great American school shootings.
Mm.
And what the shooter was doing was just shooting through the walls.
Yeah. Oh, true. That's smart.
Yeah, what a
exactly.
smart guy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, gotta give the guy
What a
credit,
genius.
right?
Yeah, give the guy
I
credit.
wouldn't have thought about that. I would have just like tried to hit down the door or something. Because
Yeah, you
like,
would have been a horrible
obviously-
school shooter.
Yeah, I would have been a bad school shooter.
You're trying to
Like,
hit down the door.
obviously, if
Those
it's, like-
doors are fucking like made out of metal.
Yeah,
and you're like 4
I know.
foot 1.
Obviously, if it's like a Tuesday at 10 a.m. and all of the classrooms are dark and you hear code red on the announcements, like they're gonna like that's
Oh, I wonder
obvious
if it's
the
about
kids are
me.
just hiding. Yeah, it's obvious the kids are just hiding in the
Love
classroom.
that.
Also
You could
happened
just go to
in,
one of them and go in.
Sandy Hook.
Mm.
Oh,
Did you guys
that's
have
a
bomb
horrible
threats?
joke. It's like, oh yeah, ooh, I have a bomb
I don't
threat
think
story.
so.
There was a bomb
We
threat
had, like,
every
so
day
many.
for a whole week at my school.
Wow.
Really?
And you had to go outside?
Yeah, we had to go outside, and we got to go home early for a few of them, and it was awesome.
Wow.
Thank you
that's
for
We
whoever
did not
called
get to go
those in.
outside.
Well,
didn't
you
even get
stayed
to miss school for them.
indoors. You stayed
Yeah, like-
indoors during them. Like, oh, if it happens,
Was it
They
a
were
bomb
happens.
threat or a bomb
They're not.
drill?
They're not true. No, they were bomb threats were called in, and they would just be like, "Guys, they're fake. Just go to school,
Oh.
please." And like half the school
Oh.
would show up.
Oh, they took like
I would
all
always
of them
go.
very seriously and shit.
Yeah, they did not care.
They're like, all right,
Honestly,
everyone
fair.
leaves today. It's like awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I wish.
Happened
We had
all the
tornado
time.
drills occasionally.
It was done primarily for kids to get out of tests, by the way. And
Yeah.
there's
I
this
saw
one
a
kid.
tornado. Guys, I saw a tornado the other day.
Fucking
Really?
cool.
Yeah, it was a small one and it didn't touch down, but I saw it while I was driving and I was like, ah! Ah! It was really cool.
Saw a tornado.
Never seen a tornado.
I have.
I
Oh,
had
there's a
never
tornado that
seen
hit
one
my
until
town.
that one time.
My
That's cool.
ex-girlfriend's house got hit by a tornado.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow,
That's sad.
that's karma, right there.
It's
That's what she
one of,
gets.
Like 4 houses they got. Yeah, that's what she gets for dating me. Turns out, oh, by the way,
no.
fun fact: every girl that has dated me, it was like at their lowest point.
Yeah.
This girl, her fucking house was destroyed by a tornado, and they had to live in like a rental home, and she was like depressed all the time because of it. My second girlfriend got
God.
done with like a really bad breakup, and I was kind of a rebound. This is sounding really sad now. Welcome to the sad cast.
Sad cast.
I don't
Pod
really count my
sad.
first girlfriend, so eh. But
True.
yeah. What was I
Did
gonna
you guys
talk
have
about?
like middle
Oh,
school girlfriends
so-
and boyfriends?
So there was a
Yeah.
the last thing about
Okay.
bomb threats is that
Okay.
the primary person that would call how a lot of bomb threats were called in is that there was a kid that like used to go to our school, but he moved. His parents like got some like basically his parents made it big and he got all rich and they moved to Singapore for some job his dad had. And so
that's
since he
cool.
was all the way in Singapore, out of jurisdiction and shit, he would call them in from Singapore using like
Oh my
blocking
god.
That's
out his
so
call
good.
ID. Don't do
That's
that,
so
by the
funny.
way. Do not do that. I do not endorse calling in bomb
Yeah.
threats. Here at Boogereaters, we do not. We
Here
do
at
not
I
endorse
do.
bomb
Do not
threats.
speak for
We believe that
It's far
children
enough
need to
in
be
the video
cool.
that we don't. It doesn't pick up.
Susan Wojcicki isn't gonna pay
Wojcicki.
attention.
If this
Um,
podcast gets popular enough, we'll make a Patreon and we'll make like versions that
For
are I
our
don't know
two
where we talk
viewers.
about weird shit later on if it gets popular enough. Yeah, I need my
I
toilet
wish.
paper. That's what I do tomorrow
Okay,
after work.
so I never had like a middle school boyfriend or girlfriend, and I also never danced with anyone at school dances. I was never asked to slow dance, and also no one asked me to prom. So yeah.
L. Let me do my rundown.
I would have asked you
real
to prom.
quick. I didn't have any girlfriends until 9th grade, and even then, that all my relationships in high school only lasted a month.
Until
so-
9th grade, I didn't have a boyfriend until 12th grade.
Okay. You're just
So.
That's not losing to me. There is not a good thing. I should not be the benchmark. Also, I don't really count any of my relationships. They were all kind of lame and only a month. So I've never had a girlfriend. There we go. That's a real girlfriend. Anyways.
You're black-pilled.
Yeah, and that's why I'm a black-pilled doomer. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, but about school dances, so I went to one in 7th grade because it was right before football practice. So I just went to it because football practice was right after that, and I had to go to football practice, so I was just like, I guess I'll go to the school dance. And I didn't even pay for it. I just snuck in. And then in the 8th grade, so my middle school was like it was a junior high technically. They changed it recently, but it was 7th, 8th, and 9th grade is like the age bracket. And when I was in 8th grade, the 9th grade class president or whatever was like friends with one of my friends, and we were all standing in a circle talking, and then he whispered something to her, and she walked over to me and fucking twerked on my like hip for like 10 seconds and then walked away. And that was my first time feeling ass, or one of my first times.
Like a woman's
The best
touch.
time of your life?
Yeah, I nutted instantly, actually. That's actually my peak. That's not my peak. That would be really sad if that was
close.
That would be
it's
funny.
Close though.
Top 10.
Making out with my ex-girlfriend. This was when we were dating, so she was my girlfriend. And coming in my own pants was also pretty.
That's the
probably
peak,
one of
right?
my
Hot.
peaks, yeah. And I sucked on her
What
titty.
happened?
That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty impressive how we didn't smash, because she like gave me a condom to like hold on to.
I'm happy you at least sucked a titty before.
Yeah, I've at least sucked a titty. Her B cup
It's a
titty.
start. No B cup slander on this podcast, please.
I'm not slandering.
Yeah.
B-cups.
Please do not.
Anyways, well, and then I never went to any other school dances after that.
Okay, Charlotte, tell us about your dance capades. That was clever.
Well,
So
that was really
Yeah,
good. I had a boyfriend. Okay, I had like a quote unquote boyfriend in 5th grade and 6th grade. We dated for like a
Wow.
year and a half, but we didn't do anything. Like, we
Wow.
would like hold hands once and talk to each other a couple times.
right.
And then he broke up with me because he didn't like me. Which, fair enough. I didn't like me in like elementary school either. Are you kidding me?
Me
um,
neither. I was trash.
I was pretty awful. And in 8th grade, I went to our little 8th grade dance, and I asked this is cringe. I asked this guy, right, and he was like, "No, I'm going with your friend," and I was so sad.
Oh
I
my
was so
god.
sad.
I would kill myself right then and there.
I
No
did.
hesitation.
I'm gone.
You're a ghost.
I went to like in high school though. I went to proms just because like I had in my junior and senior year of high school, I had a boyfriend for like 2 years, and we went to prom. Like I went to his prom and he went to mine. So I did
Right.
go to all 4 proms.
Wow, that's a
whatever.
lot of proms. All 4
Yeah.
proms. Oh my
Yeah, because he
God.
went to a different school. So I went to both of his, and then he went to both of mine.
Wait, you have 2 proms?
Yeah, junior.
Like I had a junior or senior. Yeah.
You have a
So-
junior prom and a senior prom?
That's an American
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Prom is tomorrow. Yeah, that's a very high school thing. Is prom is like everything in a lot
Yeah.
of high school culture.
Well, like
Prom
we
was not
also
that great.
have. Yeah, my prom was
It's
really
like
mediocre.
but in culture and like pop culture, I should say.
Yeah, like in
like,
movies, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
80s.
agree.
That's true.
That's why
I
I
agree.
referenced that video, American Akira. Yeah,
Oh, that is.
you haven't seen it because you're not
Me
awesome like me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You weren't raised
Sorry.
on Newgrounds. This is a good time to
So-
end. We've been recording for an hour and 17 minutes. That's a pretty good.
Oh,
length.
true. That's long. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Eat a snack and watch some anime and go to bed.
All right,
And I
I'm
hope
gonna,
all of our
gonna,
listeners do the
Eat
same.
gonna
some-
sit around.
Ooh, have good math, Charlotte.
I think I will.
All right, everyone.
Nerd.
Thank you for listening to another
Remember-
installment of Boogereaters
Oh,
Podcast.
real quick before
Squee.
we officially end.
Okay.
Have you received any cum tributes yet?
No, I haven't. I've never even received a
Alright.
dick pic, actually.
All right,
so.
give both unsolicited dick pics and cum tributes, Jessica.
Preferably cum
Go.
tributes.
Go. Go.
Preferably
Yes.
cum
Go.